Hi friends, this is Leah from Make All the Things With Me. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the Fall Frenzy Sunflower Crafting Event. I love sunflowers and they just scream fall. For my first project, I had a piece of wood that I painted in a purple color. It's called purple. It's a color from Joann's, and I mixed it with some white, just colored the whole piece of wood, brought out my stencil from the Stencilsmith. This is Sunflower Mandala, and I am using a muted yellow, and I'm just stenciling along here, and then I grab some burnt umber and I darken up around the tips of the sunflower and in the middle. Then I use that burnt umber for the center of the sunflower. If you're interested in this stencil from the Stencilsmith, there is a link in my description below. Use the code ALLTHETHINGS to save 15%. A lot of the fall items are on sale right now, so you'll get the sale price plus 15 extra % off for using my code. For the greeting, I brought out a different stencil. The stencil has the word autumn on it. Now, I don't know what happened. I was using an acrylic paint. They're on the thin side. It bled, and I was not happy with it. So instead of sanding it and starting all over, I just left it, and I'm going to fix it later on. I wanted to make the sunflower pop a little bit more, so I went around with the darker color of purple and some water and just went around the edges. So here's where I'm sanding the whole piece, going a little bit extra heavy on the autumn part, and I grabbed my Valspar antiquing glaze and just gave a coat all around the whole piece of wood. So now I'm going to cover up the autumn with a piece of burlap with some lace on it, and I got some really cute fall ribbon. I believe this is from Dollar Tree, and I just crinkled, glued, and I just wanted something a little bit different. I didn't want to put a bow in this. I did decide it needed something a little bit extra, so I just threw a raffia bow on there and a little button, and I really love how this piece came out. I am co-hosting this YouTube collaboration with my friend Corey from Creative Roots Art. She chose the theme, she chose the color. We are to use sunflowers and the color light purple, and Corey is dedicating this collaboration to her daughter, and go on over to her page. You'll hear her story. Thank you so much for being here. Please click the playlist below. Watch all of the creators in the collaboration. Follow our channels. We would so appreciate the support. All right, let's get on with the next project. I am loving all the projects made with wood shims. You can pick them up at any hardware store like Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever you get your wood. I got these at Lowe's, and I just put them together in the shape of a candy corn. I have been loving candy corn lately, so I painted the bottom part in yellow, the middle part in orange, and the top part in white, and then I just whitewashed the whole thing. I went light instead of dark this time gave it a little sanding, and then added some twine and sunflowers going up with some extra embellishments. This is a cute one. I have been making so many of these trending shim DIYs. Have you tried them? Possibilities are endless. Look how pretty that turned out. For my next project, I've had this fence from Dollar Tree forever. I brought it out, painted it in black, and with my laser I cut out Happy Fall and painted those in white. And then I have this distressing wax from Home Depot. While they were being discontinued and marked down, I just grabbed one white and a couple of the dark antiquing wax, which I usually use. Not a fan of the white color. Have you used it? Maybe I'm using it wrong. Tell me what you think. But I just left it, glued on the Happy Fall, grabbed another sunflower, attached it to the fence, added a couple leaves, thought it was plain looking, so I grabbed some boxwood and lined it along the top of the fence. I wasn't that crazy about it, but it was there. It didn't look horrible, so I just left it. And then I just put a piece of twine on top just to secure them on the back side as well. When I turned it over, I felt like it needed a little something extra, so I just made a little gingham bow and decided on the placement, glued it on there, added a tiny little button, and I mean, this was so simple and it's really cute, and I think it's just gonna look really cute just sitting on a shelf somewhere. All right, for my last project, I had another one of these little wood slats from Dollar Tree. Going in a little different direction with this one. So I used Java by Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint, painted the front and the back. Oh my, I didn't even speed this one up. That's me painting in real time, just taking my time, hanging out, painting. When I'm laser cutting, I just cut out a whole bunch of shapes. This is one of the ones from my stash. It's a cow head. Gave it a coat of white chalk paint by Waverly, and then distressed the edge with my favorite Bear dark antiquing wax. I glued it onto the palette. Then I took some tiny little sunflowers and just adorned the cow's head, added some greenery, and then a little twine bow. This is just the simplest, cutest little project. Here is all of them. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these projects, leave a comment, subscribe. Here are all my projects that I made tonight.